Live from WTVO Rockford and your home team. Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
A gunman's in the hospital after threatening a busy state line highway. The Stephenson County Sheriff recaps an hours-long standoff.
Rockford University is evacuated after someone makes a bomb threat. Police clear the scene so classes can resume.
This is a great step for the city of Rockford and for the police department as well.
Rockford police officers receive a new addition to their work uniforms. Community members ask questions about the department's body-worn cameras. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Eric Wilson. Investigators released the name of the woman gunned down in Rockford Sunday afternoon. The Winnebago County Coroner's Office says she's 36-year-old LaShonda Bowser. According to Rockford Police, she was shot more than once in a car on Laurie Drive, northwest of Alpine and Pepper. 40-year-old Charles Cowart allegedly pulled the trigger. Police found him dead in a hotel room yesterday. They say he shot himself. Investigators tell us Bowser and Cowart knew each other. We don't know what sort of relationship the pair had.
A Janesville man's recovering after he was shot in Beloit this morning. It happened around 5 on Summit Avenue. Investigators say the 45-year-old victim was riding his bike in the area when a car drove by and someone fired a gun at him. The man was taken to the hospital and is expected to be okay. If you have any information regarding the shooting, contact the Rock County Dispatch Center or Crime Stoppers.
A Rockford man is sentenced for abusing a 21-month-old child. It was so bad, the little boy ended up in the hospital.
Police say Trenton Higgins had a relationship with the child's mother. Rachel Perry spoke with the boy's grandmother today. And Rachel, how is the toddler doing now?
Mimi and Eric, Liam is now 3 years old, and while the abuse has left him with permanent brain damage, his grandma tells me he's a smiley boy. She's happy the court case is finally over, but says what Higgins did to Liam can't be reversed. Carla Fain tells me Trenton Higgins took her grandson Liam's ability to be a child.
The Liam that we knew died on December 21st, 2019. He doesn't exist anymore.
Yay, good day. Yay, good day.
He can't walk. He can't talk. He can't see. I mean, he's blind as a result of this injury.
Fain says in December of 2019, Liam's mom left him with Higgins when she went to work. The little boy had to be taken to the hospital with injuries to his head and stomach, and then had to be resuscitated.
It took maybe 35 minutes to do so. And after they were able to do that, they were able to assess his other injuries, which included major internal trauma to the point that his intestines were torn in two.
Higgins pled guilty and was sentenced to 20 years in prison.
I'm sorry that they ever met. I mean, if I could go back to a day, they said, I think they met October 31st, 2019. If we could go back to that day, I just wish that he would have walked away.
Fane's son now has full custody of Liam, and she says what Higgins did has been hard on their family.
My son is an amazing, amazing father. He took the ability for him to run and play with Liam, to be able to ever play ball. He won't ever hear him say daddy. As far as what he took from Liam is he took normalcy. He took his life.
Fane says she's made it her mission to keep Liam healthy and safe, and that her family is happy with the sentencing and looking forward to moving on. Eric?
Rachel, thank you for that. Classes at a State Line College resume after a bomb threat disrupts morning operations. Rockford University students and staff were asked to exit the Information Technology Center as well as the buildings that surround it. Rockford police officers were called and determined the scene was safe. All morning and afternoon classes were canceled. Evening classes are in session.
One person is rushed to the hospital following an early morning car crash in Boone County. This happened sometime before 5 a.m. on I-90 near mile marker 29. That's east of the Belvedere Oasis. Boone County Fire Protection District 2 posted these photos of the crash. Fire investigators say a black pickup truck was headed west when it rolled. Someone inside the vehicle was trapped. Firefighters cut off the roof of the truck to free the victim. No word on their condition.
Rockford Police will soon have another tool in their arsenal to keep the city and themselves safe.
Officers are set to wear body cameras starting next week. But before they get the new equipment, the department's answering the community's questions. Michelle Rave joins us now with more on what neighbors wanted to know.
Body cameras have been something many community members have been asking for years, and now the Rockford Police Department is getting ready to use them.
Okay, you'll hear that beep, and then once it says that it's ready, all the officer needs to do is hit the event button, which is this front button right up here, twice, and then it is recording.
The community got the chance to hear from the Rockford Police Department about how their new body cameras will work.
I came here to find out information about the body cams. I think it'd be a great thing for not only the community, but for the police department.
Before they go live, RPD is letting the public ask questions. People like Justin Cavett and Jeremiah Griffin.
The first thing that came to my mind was how much data storage they're going to have, how long they're going to keep the recordings. They did their best to answer that. I think they have the standards that they have to meet.
Chief Carlo Red says training is underway, and they expect officers and detectives to be wearing the body cams by next week, starting October 25th.
We were well in the process before legislation even hit. So we definitely are above the curve, and the legislation, depending on the size of the department, it has different time frames for when you must have implementation of body cams.
Chief Red believes these will be beneficial for everyone by making officers take accountability for their actions.
One, it should be recorded as well, but the officer will document in their report that the individual that they were dealing with requested that the camera be turned off. So there's a lot of moving pieces to it that actually will fare a lot better for everyone involved in the criminal justice system.
If you missed today's information session, there will be 2 more. The next one is tomorrow night. You can find more details on mystateline.com. Mimi, Eric.
A rural Freeport man is in police custody after investigators say he lit up a street with gunshots.
No one was hurt, but part of Route 20 was shut down in Stephenson County during a standoff this afternoon. Crime scene investigators are looking for all the bullets. They say 30-year-old Clinton Kiesler shot into the air. Stephenson County Sheriff David Snyder tells us that a woman called 911 around 1:20 this afternoon. She told them Kiesler was agitated and armed with a shotgun and a pistol. Officials later learned he had more rifles in his car at his house. Illinois State Police blocked off Route 20 near Harlem Center Road at one point because Kiesler was threatening to shoot them. But a negotiator with the sheriff's office was able to call him, talk him down, and he peacefully surrendered. Sheriff Snyder said during the incident, Kiesler shot off many bullets.
While this was going on, he continued to randomly shoot into the air, and we're not sure if he was shooting at anything or anyone.
Officials say Kiesler had been drinking since yesterday. He was taken to the hospital. Charges are expected.
Downtown Rockford's annual holiday tradition will return at full scale this winter.
Stroll on State was mostly virtual last Christmas, but this holiday season, the event will be back in all its glory. That means the city will need a Christmas tree, and a big one at that. Stroll on State's looking for a 50-foot tree to be donated by someone in the region. You can find criteria at mystateline.com. Organizers say it feels great to be planning the event after some spirits were dimmed last year.
We are hoping just to bring back the holiday spirit after last year's experience of everybody being shut in. So we're hoping this year everybody will be excited about getting out and enjoying the holidays again and enjoying the community.
Stroll on State's also looking for volunteers to pull off the event. You can register for that using the My State Line mobile app.
Some of Rockford's littlest residents get ready for a holiday coming a little bit sooner. NICU babies at Mercy Health Riverside are decked out in Halloween costumes. Joanne Gorsline, a neonatal intensive care nurse at Mercy, handmade the outfits. Her donation means more than 50 newborns can dress up. Costumes ranged from Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, Baby Bell Cheese, a burger and fries. Parents say the gesture gives their families a sense of normalcy during what can be a nerve-wracking time.
Now, your first warned weather forecast from Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Well, I'll tell you what, today was another beautiful fall afternoon. Lots of sunshine, just a few more clouds out there this afternoon. Temperatures back into the 70s. Good day to view some of the fall colors or maybe even some of the decorations. Have to say thank you to Kyle for sharing in his fall decoration. You have the Happy Harvest, the beautiful mom, and of course the assortment of pumpkins right underneath. If you have any fall photos you would like to share, see King at WTVO.com. That's where you can share those fall pictures. Beautiful evening for us. Always one of my favorite views, looking up the Rock River, especially as the trees begin to change here. A live look with our Marcial Skytrack camera now out in Rockford, looking up to our north. We've got the clear sky following some cloud cover that came in earlier today, but we'll keep with that mostly clear sky through this evening. Temperatures are very comfortable, still at 70 in Freeport, Rockford, 72 in Janesville, 69 right now in Rochelle. We've got more of a southerly wind, and that southerly wind for us tonight will keep that temperature overnight close to that 50-degree mark. 72 for our weather watcher Ben in South Beloit. We're right at 70 right now for Bob here on the southeast end of Rockford. No rain today, no rain expected tonight. That changes a little bit though by this time tomorrow. Here are a few of those clouds that came in earlier today. We've got the clear skies off to our west, warm air wrapping in around an area of low pressure now working east of the Rockies. In fact, you can start to see some of the rain and snow beginning to develop as a result of that. With that southerly wind, it'll keep our temperatures on the milder side. In fact, we're back into the 70s for tomorrow, but look at the change on the back end of that low. Those numbers cooling off quite a bit. That means our temperatures will cool here as we get towards the end of the week. We're not talking highs in the 30s and the 40s, but a good 20-degree or so difference in temperatures from the last couple of days to what we can expect here by the end of the week. We were 73 degrees yesterday, 73 for our high today, 71 the forecast high for tomorrow. But look what happens once a series of cold fronts come through. We'll see those numbers drop into the 50s through the end of the week. It's short-lived because it looks like those numbers may actually warm back up again as we head into next week. So let's look at some of these hometown numbers. Temperatures in the upper 40s, low 50s for us tonight. We're back into the 70s tomorrow. But as we go through tomorrow evening, we're going to stay fairly mild. Still at around midnight, temperatures will be close to that 60-degree mark. We'll see the numbers drop, though, into Thursday morning with a few wraparound showers on the backside. We'll clear things out a little for Thursday afternoon, but our high temperatures on Thursday expected to stay into the 50s. Now let's talk about that rain and thunder threat, because that is with us here through the next 36 hours. We've got a few more clouds that come in for us tonight. I do think we're going to be dry, and we should manage some sunshine tomorrow morning. Cloud cover thickens up a little bit once we head towards the noon hour. Could be as early as noon that maybe we see a quick shower or two move in. I think by about 3, 4, 5 o'clock, showers and an isolated thunderstorm will be possible. Notice though with Futurecast, very scattered on a lot of that activity. We've got a pretty good lid that develops on the atmosphere tomorrow afternoon, so that might might prevent some showers and thunderstorms from really getting going. But if we do see a thunderstorm or two, might have to watch for some gustier winds with that. Wraparound showers on the backside Thursday. We'll hang on to some of that cloud cover once we get into Thursday afternoon. After that, the chill sets in. In fact, Friday night, Saturday morning, could see a little more widespread frost. Depends though on the cloud cover for Friday. I expect a little more cloud cover to come back in for the afternoon and evening. 55 degrees for our high. We'll see those temperatures drop off and stay in the 50s once we head in towards the middle part of the week. In fact, as we go throughout the next couple of days, those numbers staying in the 50s, guys. Looks like though by next week we could see temperatures climb back up near 70 by next Tuesday.
Now, the Napleton Sports Desk with Sports Director Scott Leber.
The NBA season starts tonight with a pair of games. The Bulls open their season tomorrow night in Detroit. And the Bulls did a major overhaul of their roster in the offseason. So will this be the year they get back into the playoffs? They missed out the last 4 seasons. I think this will be the year. The additions of DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball, and Alex Caruso will all pay off. The Bulls now have 3 big-time scorers with DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and Nikola Vucevic. They filled the most pressing need of a true point guard with not one, but 2 of them in Ball and Caruso. Ball gets more notoriety, but I love Caruso's game and the energy he brings. He'll be big off the bench. This Bulls team also has good depth. Not only do they have the 3 scorers I mentioned, but second-year guy Patrick Williams is another guy who can score and do a little of everything. And they'll bring Kobe White off the bench for instant offense when he's healthy, along with Caruso. I also like the athletic ability of Javonte Green and Derek Jones off the bench. And there's also Ayo Dosunmu, although he won't get many minutes. The biggest weakness on this team is interior defense. They just don't have it. I'm picking the Bulls 5th in the East, just ahead of the Celtics and 76ers. The Heat #1, the addition of Kyle Lowry and the return to health of Victor Oladipo in a few weeks will be big for them. I have Giannis and the Bucks second in the East, the Hawks third, the Nets only fourth because you cannot count on Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving staying healthy, and Irving isn't even allowed to play for now because he's not vaccinated. My pick to win it all this season, LeBron's Lakers. They were my pick last year, but injuries toward the end of the season and in the playoffs derailed them. Anthony Davis is always an injury waiting to happen. He has to stay healthy. Keep in mind, the Lakers added Russell Westbrook. He'll take a lot of pressure off of LeBron and Davis. The Lakers also added to their depth by signing veterans Carmelo Anthony, DeAndre Jordan, Dwight Howard, Rajon Rondo, and Trevor Ariza. I know those guys are old, but they don't have to be stars on a team with LeBron, Davis, and Westbrook. They just need to be filler pieces, and they'll be good ones. I have the Lakers winning it all and LeBron getting his 5th ring.
Candace will have a final look at weather in just a moment.
First, here's what's planned for News Nation later.
Southwest Airlines backs down, but the city of Chicago doubles down on vaccine mandates. What that means for your safety. Plus, a long-lasting strike gives employers more power. How businesses are adapting. That's On Balance. Now here's a look at Dan Abrams Live.
Thanks, Leland. Tonight on Dan Abrams Live. Former President Trump makes headlines trashing Colin Powell. This, as many on the left get war criminal trending on Twitter. We play back Colin Powell in his own words. That's coming up tonight on Dan Abrams Live.
You can catch News Nation on cable and satellite stations you see here. You can also head to newsnation.com.
Candace is back, and we loved today, we loved yesterday, but then there's a bunch of 30s coming.
Maybe one more day to love, right?
Yeah.
But tomorrow's kind of a transition day.
It is kind of a transition day. You've got numbers that'll be in the 70s once again, I think, for tomorrow, but we're going to add in a few showers and maybe a thunderstorm or two towards late afternoon and evening. Area of low pressure moving closer to us tomorrow afternoon and evening will bring us a chance for rain. You can follow it all with the First Warn Interactive Radar right there on mystateline.com. 49 tonight, 72 tomorrow, then you've got some 50s, but you tail that with a 70 at the end.
Well, thanks, Candace.
Stay safe.